Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. And if you're not, I'm gonna beat up the bad thoughts. I'm gonna beat up whoever made your day not good. And I'm going to be making sure that you have the greatest of days upon the day. You miss me? Ahem. Anyways. Aw, Yuki, you're such a sweetheart. Hey, little sweetheart. I'd hug you if I could. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you go. That's the closest thing to a hug we're gonna have from me. How am I? How's my day? How's my mood? My day's okay. It's alright. Nothing special happened. I had to be outside because the matriarch wished to be accompanied to a place, and I was like, okay. And I really didn't want to go because it was cold outside and wet, but I went anyways, and I had to hold the umbrella the entire way, and I felt like a little flag bearer next to his general. And then after that, I just sat on my ass, you know, kind of didn't do anything for like 2 hours after I got back home, and then I just went to sleep because I was tired. I didn't get to sleep last night, unfortunately. I was tempted to start stream at like, well, let's just say I would have attempted to do an 8-hour stream, but then I thought about it and I was like, you know what, maybe that's not the best idea around. Maybe I should not do that, especially when my sleep schedule is such a mess, you know, such a mess of a thing. Because I was like, what if I did that for like an entire week again, just 8 hours every day? Maybe next week, I don't know. We'll have to flip heads or tails. You slept today? That is great. I hope it was like nice and cozy and relaxing, and that you woke up with a million gigabytes of that doesn't make sense. I was gonna say energy. Gigabytes of energy is not how that works. I don't know any measurements of energy other than volts, and yeah, that's it. All I know is volts. Whatever other measurements there are for energy, I hope you had a lot of it. You only have 10 megabits of memory. Oh no. Oh no. In your brains, I think we're gonna need to take those out, put some new ones in, and then you'll be good as new. You'll be good as new. Anyhow, anyway, I ate chicken and rice. Very simple meal today. That's what I ate. What did you eat, Yuki? What did you eat? I am curioso. Have you eaten anything ever since you woke up? I assume you woke up a long while ago in comparison to I. Or maybe not. I don't know. But I hope you ate something nutritious, you know? Make sure you drink your water. No, there is important saves on that memory disk. You can transfer the memory. You just transfer the memory to the new memory thing. I think that's how memory works. I don't know. It's your Undertale save. Oh no, not the Undertale save. Anything but the Undertale save. My back is itchy a little bit. You ate 2 times today? You know what? Better than 0 times. Make sure you at least eat 1 more time, yeah? Even if it's a little something small. Spaghetti and spaghetti. Fair. I like spaghetti too. Okay. I just clicked into the game because we were kinda, the music was kinda getting to me. It was pretty loud. No, you usually eat 1 time per day? Yuki, that is like not good for you, my friend. That is not good. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? Gotta eat breakfast. At least a fruit, if you have any. Or a slice of bread. Or 2 slices of bread. Or a slice of bread and cheese. You know, grilled cheese is pretty nice. You'll be fat if you eat more. Yuki, you will not be fat if you eat a normal amount of food. What will happen if you only eat one food is you'll have the opposite. You'll be like, dying. I don't want you to die, Yuki. Please. That is very unhealthy. Death, that is. I don't think we have anything to do in here. At the very least, get yourself like a little smoothie. A little milkshake, you know? Smoothies. If you don't want to eat food, just straight up, you can get yourself drinks that, you know, will at least give you some nutrition and whatnot. Too bad for me? Too bad for you? What do you mean? You're the one who's gonna be dying, and I'm gonna miss you, and then you're gonna make me sad because you're dead. From starvation. I didn't know we were gonna enter a cutscene. See? Even Ravioli, the immortal vampire, is eating food. You too should be eating food. How bad? How is death bad? It's not, but would you like to continue seeing me? You can't do that if you're dead, you know? And I can't continue to see you if you're dead. I'm glad you enjoyed your breakfast as always. I clicked the wrong button. By the way, Raviel, did you say anything strange to Luna last night? For some reason, that girl looked unusually in high spirits earlier this morning. I was wondering if you have any idea about it. No, not that I know of. Is that so? Well, the girl tends to go out of control at times after all. Oh, speaking of which, try not to tease her too much, okay? The Ravioli will do the opposite of teasing this girl. I promise you that much. But you would be sleeping? Not really. A death and sleep are kind of different. Very different, Yuki. Very, very different. Maybe you would like to eat banana pancake. Or blueberry pancake. Or there are many other kinds of pancakes, but I can't think them up right now. Why do you voice him like a bandit? Because I don't know, he's so edgy and mean, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of don't like the guy. He's so mean for no fucking reason. So that's the voice he gets. If I make them for you, I will make them for you in spirit. I shall be there, conjuring might and power whenever you make your pancakes. Yay! Exactly. Yippee! Woohoo! That kind of hurt my voice a little bit. She's the type who takes things too seriously. Once one could say she's a rather rigid person. I'm pretty rigid, if you know what I'm saying. If only she can just lighten up a little. Yeah. Oh, just one more thing. Luna said she would like you to come to Mr. Rosh's place after you've had your breakfast. I'm sorry about this, but is it okay if you can head there now? Alright, I'll be on my way. Mr. Rosh's, Old lady, look at that. Old lady go. Just pacing back and forth. Being old must be kinda... I don't know, I'd be worried if I was old all the damn time, I think. But then again, you did mention that you could just do whatever you want when you're old, because nobody's gonna try and mess with you or tell you to stop. Unless you're in a nursing home, in which case the nurses are, you know, questionable at best. Maybe, I don't know. I've not been to a nursing home in a long while. I'm here. What did you need from me? Ah, Mr. Raviol, well... Luna, you're putting Raviol on the spot. It's not really a big deal at any rate, so speak up. You're right. I have a special favor to ask of you. See, Raviol doesn't dare to be mean to that old woman. That's because Raviol doesn't dare to speak to any other humans he doesn't have to. He only speaks to Luna because he lives with her right now, temporarily, for as long as he is amused, I guess. And whoever else decides to talk to him. But he does not tend to engage in conversation. Okay, she has a special favor to ask. What's the meaning of this? Please, let me challenge you to a fight. Girl, you are not ready for that, okay? This is not it. This is not it. Take this as a request from me, yeah? Think of it as some small exercise. I won't be as I won't be useful as a reference, all right? Is Rochels Mr. Rosh? What about Mr. Rosh? He's a married man, if that's what you're gonna ask. Yes, he is teaching her to fight and whatnot because I believe he used to be an adventurer as well at some point. Don't know much about his past other than that he's teaching her, and that when he came into the village, Luna's mom wouldn't stop bothering him. I don't know about what specifically. My assumption is potential, considering this is like Fantasyland, sort of medieval, you know, maybe it was just like maybe her mom was trying to get her, married off early. I don't know. Yes. Wait a second. Gotta remind your brother not to scream while playing games at 9 a.m. Understandable. Understandable. As suspected of Mr. Ravioli PM. That is, yes, I read that correctly, I think. Is this all you've got? Huh? Oh, he kinda disappeared. Overwhelm her with strength or skilled? Oh, we get a choice. I never thought we'd get a choice. I think skill might be more useful than trying to overwhelm her with strength. Here I go. Are you satisfied? Ouch. As one would expect of you, Mr. Ravioli, I couldn't even last for 20 seconds. You hear motherfucker in another room and he says he isn't screaming. Maybe, the late nights does make the normal voice levels a little louder sometimes. Well, the fact you lasted about 10 seconds is rather something. Hey, that's what the girls in college used to say to me. I'm just joking. I never went to college. He's a lot stronger than I thought. See, what did I tell you? I don't know why I'm switching up in voices. See, what did I tell you? Ouch, my hand still hurts. I could tell that he wasn't even taking the fight seriously. He could possibly even defeat my grandfather, your grandfather. I mean, he's dead as hell, I assume, but maybe his grandfather was like a great hero. He's not human, isn't he? What makes you say that? I just know. I was once a vampire slayer, after all. Oh, he too was a vampire slayer. That's a little bit worrying. Ah, yes, that's the letter A. Really? I was at the foot of the table, though. I wasn't even on par with Edith or any of the other one of the seven swordsmen. He was a vampire slayer, the same thing as Edith, but apparently not a very high-ranking one by the looks of it. Which is fine. Not everybody can be best of the best at things. That's pretty normal. But I could tell he's not human. He's a devil, and a high-class one at that. Mr. Ravioli is... I believe nobody else knows his true identity. Since you have trust in him, I won't reveal his identity to anyone. Anyway, I have things that I need to settle before noon. Sorry, but I'll have to excuse myself here. I do like his jacket. I like, you know me, I'm like very basic in man clothing. Like I just like his coat. I want it. Brown coat, very good. Thank you very much, Mr. Rosh. And now we're under this damn tree again. I thought the fight, as I thought, the fight felt like I was merely playing around, and I guess I can't expect more from that human, more than that from a human, can I? Well, no matter. I should go, reading. I should now head to Chaos's residence. I have a few things to talk to him about. Okay, Ravioli, let's go. Actually, I should save once again. I am so sleepy. I didn't sleep for too long when I did take a nap. It was like maybe 3 hours. Strawberry milkshake, strawberry lemonade, strawberry. Strawberry coated chocolate. I mean, chocolate's covered strawberries. Not strawberry coated chocolate. That doesn't really make much sense. Strawberry yogurt. Oh, it's Shy. Welcome, Mr. Rafaela. You. Is there something that you need from me? No. And I've always thought how rare it was for Chaos to have created a familiar. But I didn't imagine you would be a familiar with self-consciousness. You sure are a well-made familiar. You're a well-crafted woman is a weird thing to say, but, you know. I am a well-made because I am a substitute. Oh, sad. It's like when scientists make androids of their dead wives or something. Welcome, Raviel. Did you enjoy yourself back there? Yes. It was in fact more enjoyable than I imagined. Ristil certainly has evolved compared to the last time I faced her. Maxwell is originally a familiar that controls the dead, but the monsters that I fought back in the cave were actually living monsters controlled by Maxwell. And it would appear that they were just experimental things. My neck just did like a crunchy sound. I don't think that was good. As one would expect of you, Raviel, you were able to fight out so much in your encounter with those monsters alone. Figure out, I meant to say, not fight out. Does those monsters exist partially due to your powers, Chaos? Not at all. If anything, I only gave her a word of warning. Maxwell and the deep fountain of power it possesses are both powers unique to her. Besides, I can't possibly emulate you. Yeah, but you can make like some wild-ass familiar. That's basically a person. You know, what does that say about your powers, Chaos? And the fact that you can hide your home in this way. In a little pocket dimension type of manner. That may be true, but who knows? After all, who isn't a match for any other... Damn, hold on. After all, one who isn't a match for another may resort to backhanded means. Well, I don't mind that as long as it's entertaining, but But wouldn't you agree that using backhanded means is something only weaklings would use? Oh, I wonder about that. Well, no matter. Ristel's somewhere in this forest, right? In that case, there's the chance that I'll meet her sooner or later. I'll learn the whole truth then when the time comes. Yes, you're certainly right about that. I'll see you then. It was nice. It was a nice change of pace for me, by the way, and I'll have to thank you for that. Say, do you mind helping me with something? Help you with something? Now that's rare coming from you. What is it? There's a small clearing just west of here and southwest of the village of Algis. It's known as Theo's Three Ruins. I would like you to place this licorice mirror there. Licorice mirror? What is it for? It's a magical tool used as a medium to create the territorial barrier here. Theo's Tree Ruins is a place with a great flow of mana. I'm thinking of opening up a new path there. Fine. I like how he just tosses it. I'll be back then. Alright, be safe, Raviel. I'm counting on you. I like the sounds of the doors. I know that's a random thing to mention, but it's true. Theo's Tree Ruins. That's the place where the Vampire Slayer tried to ambush me. Why is Shai just looking off to the distance? This forest is filled to the brim with a strong aura of killing intent. You must not let your guard down. Well, thank you for the cryptic message. I mean, it's not too cryptic, but... I guess it's in the Forest of Origin? No, it's Theo's whatever the hell. Southwest of the... Wait, was it south... Where the hell was it again? I don't remember. I imagine it's in here, because that's the only forest. Alright, we can't really save. I should have saved prior to this. That's alright. We'll make it through just fine. I gotta make it to the end of this. Kya! Luna, what in the goddamn are you doing here, girl? Mr. Raviel? Stay back. These monsters are a little too strong for you to handle alone. These aren't regular monsters. They're devils. Devils? Well, they're low-class devils, but such monsters are still pretty rare. Well done. More of what she fought earlier with Shai. I do wonder whether we'll get her in our party now that she's out here throwing hands. Their magic skills will be a nuisance. I'll have to stop attacking and guard when either one of them starts performing a long magic chant. No, my hound! No, my cat! Can't ram anyone just yet. Can't do anything with you just yet, kitty, but you will take yourself a little piece of health. Okay, item. Potion for the boy. Let's see. Skill. Still can't ram anyone. I think we're not even close to being able to ram anyone. Never mind. Attack normally. At least he does like a decent amount of damage. Damn. Bam. Skill. Toxin probably is a decent one here. Actually, you gotta hear yourself, big dog. Let's try Thunderbolt on this guy. Okay, they are still very tough little guys. I think I'll actually guard. Pass over a healing item. Okay, that kinda hurt. Skill, your back hurts? And why is that, Yuki? Did you sleep the wrong way? Woke up on the wrong side of the bed? All that stuff? Fire axe, let's see how well this does. You don't know? Well, you know, I'm sure you'll be fine. You're a young elf. You'll be just fine and dandy. Wow, that does a lot of damage to them. Okay. Guard. Okay, we'll have to interrupt that spell right there. Oh, that did not interrupt jack shit. Okay. It feels like your spine is loose. That doesn't sound very good. If like, how loose does it feel? Because I don't think your spine is loose. I think maybe you just make sure you lie down on your back, maybe. You're laying? Okay. I don't think you ought to worry, but just in case, you know, like, be a little... I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. Any movement makes your back hurt? Did you do anything yesterday that would make your back hurt? No? Well, that is a little confusing, I shall not lie. You didn't kill anyone. I doubt that would make your back hurt, but, you know, lifting people I suppose can make your back hurt. Okay, I'll keep fire attacking these guys. Let's see if Death Claw works. Okay, missed. But then, you would... Those would be deadlifts, but ah, very funny joke. I get it. That might be one of your better ones yet. We're gonna have to use a lot of fire magic here. Oh, they almost blew up the kitty. Oh, the dog almost died. What's the difference between a ginger and a snake? One is a venomous, slimy, evil creature of Satan, the other one is a snake. Wow. Wow. And Kenzo, hail to thee. As you can see, Yuki is making some great jokes. Actually, you should focus on healing yourself, because otherwise you will die. I got one green. Interesting view on gingers. Exactly. Interesting views. Interesting. Oh, he's powering up his skill sets. Maybe I can pull off one fire thing on him. Well, you guard. You guard. And I don't think Dog is gonna get the chance to guard. But that's okay. They must be burned? What is this? The 18, like, the 1800s? Exactly. What did they do to you? What did they do to you? How did they hurt you, Yuki? How were you hurt by a ginger? Is that like a free run moment? No, that guy wasn't a ginger, never mind. They exist. Wow. Wow. What do we even call this? It's not racism, but like, it's some sort of ism. You have a reasonable reason to hate Canadians, but why? Canadians? Okay, what's the reason for... Okay, Ken, you're gonna have to explain why you hate the Canadians. That's just hating to hate? Yuki is a hater. Professional hater. You just hate everything? I doubt that, Yuki. I don't think you hate everything. You don't hate your cat, do ya? Why are there devils here? Never mind them being low-class devils. Thank you very much, Mr. Raviel. You saved me once again. Mr. Raviel? Why are you out here? Here to pick herbs. Pick herbs? Can't you see this place is infested with monsters? Well, this place was originally not infested with monsters until now. It was at most inhabited with wild animals. You hate everything, even yourself? Did I stutter, Kenzo? Oh no, Yuki. Yuki, no hate. No hate. No hate. Only love. Love and... love. Love with an extra side of love. Ken says nah. And then Yuki also replies with no love. Damn, both of you are just Debbie Downers, huh? Fine then, I shall be the most loving out of the three of us here. I see. Mr. Raviel, you're injured from the fight just now. It's only a scratch. You just leave it be. What? Yes, love. No to Yuki. No, not stuttering. What? Huh? What? Yes, love. No to Yuki. Not stuttering. Okay, I think I get it now. Okay, Yuki is the only one who believes no love. Roger that. Roger that. The way I read that sentence made my brain confuzzled, filled with confusion and mystery. Like the great myths of old. You're not affiliated with that side? True. True and real. I see. I understand now. I understand it now. 2 against 1, Yuki. You've been outvoted. Anyways... Anybody else like strawberry lemonade? I love strawberry lemonade. It's pretty good. It's sippy. Everybody's sipping. I can't do that. Let me take a look. Oh, mana. Turn into gentle light that can shine and heal all of creation. Yes, that went smoothly. Damn, motherfucker. Why'd you do that, bro? Why is he always so mean to her? This is why I don't like this motherfucker. Yeah. You. I can't breathe. Mr. Raviel, what are you doing? You weren't able to use that skill before, right? Where did you learn it? Who taught you? Answer me. But first, can you promise me just one thing? Promise you one thing? Yes. Now, for these few days, let's say 2 days will do. For these 2 days, can you not say a word about me to that traveler who lives with you? That was just a magic skill. Just a magic skill? And he tosses her again. No, that skill you just used isn't just a magic skill. Eh? It's a thaumaturgy skill. It works differently and is used differently from the magic skills used by humans of the modern era. Thaumaturgy is now a lost art, and by right, only certain beings, notably devils, and excluding humans, are able to use it today. Bitch-ass ravioli? Sorry, I just have to say that. It's Ristil, isn't it? How do you know that name? As I thought, what the hell are you thinking? Is she someone you know? Someone I know, huh? Well, you could say that. She and I are the same race, and we have known each other since time immemorial. You're confused, but he should be executed in front of everyone, trust? We could try, but he's a strong motherfucker, unfortunately. Dumbass vampire man. Like, hang him? I don't think hanging him is gonna work, I'm gonna be honest. He's already technically dead. Wait, that sounds horrible? Well, I mean, you're talking about execution. There's no nice way to talk about murdering a person. But yes, you get what I mean. Burn? Might work, maybe. He is susceptible to, what was it? What was that magic? That light magic. That's what he's susceptible to. He's dead? I mean, vampires are technically dead, no? I would think vampires are technically dead. Nice steak after? Get across in some holy water? I don't know if those things exist here. I wonder if that woman taught this human a thaumaturgy skill just to provoke me or for another reason. Ristil looked rather sad after I first met her, but she's a nice person. A very nice person. How foolish. You really the epitome of the saying ignorance is bliss, aren't you? You know what? Vampires eat humans, huh? I will eat vampire. Well, first of all, I don't think you'll get your hands on a vampire anytime soon. Those rascals tend to keep themselves hidden away. And second of all, how would you even eat a vampire? I don't think you're that magical, elf. Despite being an elf, you don't have the magics, Yuki. You don't have the magics. I did not even read. She said no, and then something else. We both plan to kill each other. Just so you know, the Maxwell that we encountered back at Chaos's residence is a familiar belonging exclusively to her. Eh? That woman is much crueler and colder than me. She probably taught you that skill you used on me earlier just to provoke me. She can constantly see me. She can kill me at any time if she ever sees an opportunity to do so. And she can make use of anything around me, even you, to deal with me as she sees fit. She should do it. Yeah. I don't know what the beef between him and Ristil is. All we know is that Ristil has tried to kill him before. Like, long before the start of the game. And it's just a thing. They just have beef. The only mutual that they... Like, the only one that's neutral is Chaos. And that's it. And she should make him commit... Okay. Okay, let's settle down a little bit. Let's settle down. I don't even know how an immortal would manage to do that. Instead of just killing him, we'll make him do that. Yikers, huh? Yikes. Your idea is the best idea here? If you say so, pal. If you say so. It can't be. And the thing about you and her planning to kill each other is simply... It's the truth. I've long forgotten how I even came into existence. But that doesn't matter to me. All that matters is to seek anything that interests me in this worthless world. Restilla is strong. There's no other being like her. My current battle with her is turning out to be interesting. There's no other battle like that. Yeah, I forget that he sort of has a hard-on for fighting because it's the only thing that makes him feel alive. Like, that's kind of weird. But, you know, I suppose it sort of makes sense. I don't know. Like, you would think he would get into art or something like normal immortals do, but no, he just wants to fight. But it's not enough. I still have the upper hand. She's no different from any other typical being. She's not worthy enough to keep me on the verge of death. What would y'all do if y'all was immortal? Well, first of all, I am. So... Girl, sorry, Yuki, did you just have like a stroke? What was that? Or was that your cat just messing around? Kitty! Nothing? Okay, if you say so. Kenzo says question mark. I don't know, Ken. I don't know. I simply do not question the strange happenings of Yuki. That's just sad. What rubbish. At any rate, this whole forest is now her playing ground. You had best return home. Invest a lot. True, investing. Technically, you can make so much money, assuming the government doesn't just lock you away and whatnot. You can just rely on investments and appreciation of things. Like, imagine being a 500-year-old vampire or something, and you just like have stuff from the 1500s, like Spanish gold or something. You know how much that's appreciated by now? A lot, like a hell of a lot. If you're a 200-year-old vampire and still broke, just step into the sun. You feel like all vampires are rich? I feel like the smart ones might be. It depends, though. I suppose it depends on the life goals of a vampire. Because I feel like immortal beings can very easily get lost in life. Because they have, like... It's like two sides of the extreme, right? When you're mortal, you're lost because you don't know what to do with the time you have. When you're immortal, you're lost because you don't know what to do with infinity. So, it's like... I feel like it's the same thing. You're just, like, lost either way. Freeren is broke? True. True. But to be fair, Freeren is like a wandering adventurer, no? She's like just doing random shit. And learning magic and whatever. Yes, she spent it on spells. Well, you know, that's an investment, I would argue. That's an investment. That's an elf. Elves are pretty much immortal to humans. In comparison to a human, an elf may as well be immortal. I don't think they are, technically speaking, but they may as well be. No, I'll follow you. Didn't you hear what I said? This forest is no longer a safe place that you knew before. Nuh-uh. Not you saying nuh-uh. Elves don't die of old age. Yes, they can. They can die of old age. They just take a long time. The thing is, it's not that they can't die of old age, it's that elves rarely get to old age. Because they be dying of different stuff. It's like how certain jellyfish are technically immortal, but then they get eaten by some random ass turtle. It's like they're immortal, they can rebirth themselves, and they're kind of like phoenixes. There's a specific one that'll just like become a baby again over and over and over. And unless it gets a disease or gets eaten, it just keeps doing that. That's elves to me. Elves will just continue to get old, but like, because they live for so long, you rarely see an old one, and they just like die of some random shit. To be honest, if you were hundreds of years old, there's a good chance you would die of like either a disease, a war, or some sort of demonic incursion. Those would be like your most likelihood, maybe murder even. Murder by another elf would be your like highest chance of like getting killed. They just die of old age. It's just in thousands of when they start dying of age. Exactly, unless your brain is not braining. Elves only start being able to grow their facial hair after thousands? True. So it takes, in theory, tens of thousands of years for them to die. That's still a lot. That's a long ass while. What do you do for like 10,000 years, bro? Hundreds of thousands, maybe. Would you die at 30? I think most people start growing their facial hair if they can before 30, but I get what you mean. I don't know. Maybe elves are living in their equivalent of the Stone Age. You know, maybe they do die at the elf equivalent of 30. I don't know. Who knows? Like, for all we know, elves could be... I would not be surprised if elves increasingly became risk takers as they aged, because they're like so bored that they just continually take more risks, and that's how they die, quote unquote, young. They just die because they just be doing shit. Because they get bored and they're like, sure, I'll go into some fucking literal gates of hell with you. Why not? And then they just end up dead. That would make sense. I would think so too. It would be the only explanation as to why you never hear of an old elf. I feel like the only time there would be an elf that is old is if they're like royalty, because at that point you're in charge of something and you can't just go and die. I mean, I guess you could, because your elves, you know, sires and whatnot, your heir would also be basically immortal, but you know what I mean. Like, if you're in charge of like if you're ruling a nation as an elf, I would imagine you just kind of stay there until you die of old age. Go die? Like, that would be funny. At a certain age, you're just expected to die in elf society. It's like, why aren't you dead yet? I don't know, bro. I just haven't found the opportunity. Well, you can protect me, right? ... Do whatever you want. Yes. Okay, what were you doing? Right, running around and going to a certain part of the forest. Oh, damn it. Oh, at least we have Girly Pop in our group now. In Lord of the Rings, a lot of other universes, elves are immortal unless they have a human slash etc. in partner, then they die. Okay. Fuck. He said, Kenzo said, fuck Lord of the Rings. Are elves... My question is, are elves the only, like, outside of... No, because then there would be things like vampires, but... Are elves the only, quote-unquote, mortal immortals, as in, like, flesh and blood, like, forever living things, rather than divine or demonic forever living things? Because I can't think of anything else that's, like, flesh and blood and lives forever. Outside of, like, some random fucking monster. Like, I don't know about, like, you know, because I wouldn't count a vampire as, like, a normal flesh and blood living forever creature, you know what I mean? Because I would count that technically as, like, within the... Well, okay, elves are considered divine, true, I suppose. But not in other things, only in, like... Well, maybe in some other things, but I feel like most of the time, elves are not considered divine, they're just considered, like, immortal, I suppose, or just long-lived. Either one of those two. I'm just going with, like, the general, like, sense of elves, not, like, the literal technicalities of elves, you know? The way elves are mostly used most of the time. Which I guess would still link them to the divine in some way, shape, or form, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Do you think there's any whore elves out there? They don't really fuck, do they? It would be kind of weird for there to be a elf that just whores themselves out. That would be like a really, really, really big outlier. I suppose that's more of a human thing though, right? If you were an immortal human, you would just be fucking all the time. That's what I feel like immortal human beings would do. You just start smashing. Guess, like, what else are you gonna do? Accumulate wealth and smash. That's the, like, the two human directives, apparently. I would know. What am I doing? I need to play the game. Give me a second here. There just has never been an elf that died of old age. That's the thing, I suppose. Oh, I have like 14 magic left. Whoops. Okay, now they're just attacking me for no reason. That's rude. Okay, that bat's somehow alive. Let's go against this guy a little bit. No, okay, a kitty cat is alive. Damn, these motherfuckers are a little bit chunky, huh? Take care of that bat, take care of this guy. He exploded. Girl is healing us manually. I mean, not manually, automatically, so that's good. Let's see if we can... Well, we don't need to really do any healing, because girl is gonna have her magic to do that with, so... Alright, I guess this isn't, this is to do something good for us, and I don't think we need it right now, so... Let's take an item. We need to... What do we need to do? Save. That's what we need to do. We need to save. So it's here, huh? Ooh, it looks like there are no monsters here. And she's just vibing in the little bits of plant life there in the corner. Will this do? Mr. Ravioli, what are you doing? Eh? What just happened? Chaos asked me to help him open a path or something. I'm not very sure myself. I suppose it won't help to think too much on it. Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah. What was that? Something just dropped from the sky. This must have been stuck in midair. No, in a gap between dimensions. It looks to be a sword, but it was used by a human. It's pretty rusty, though. You're right. It's so worn out. And there's a transcript on it. There's an inscription on it. It's rather faint, but I believe it reads Rashul. I still don't know how to say that man's name. Rashul. Let me see it. There's no mistaking. There's no mistake about the inscription. What do you know about it? Rashuel Hannibal. That's Mr. Rosh's real name. Oh, you mean that blacksmith? So this sword was forged by him, huh? Perhaps so. I don't remember Mr. Rosh mentioning before that he forges weapons, though. Hannibal? Yes, like the great General Hannibal. No cannibals. Hannibal Cannibal. That sounds like a superhero name. Hannibal Cannibal. Superpower, Wendigoism. Why not? You always have been on this past week. You've been on a little thing regarding cannibalism. Is there something you have to tell us, Yuki? Have you eaten your own kind? Well, I wonder about that. This sword was clearly forged for combat use. No, that's not all. It was also made for war. This was once a polished and sharpened sword made especially to kill people. I feel like that's every sword, Mr. Ravioli. Only a week, you think? I don't remember anything past a week in terms of you mentioning cannibalism, so yes. What does a human meat taste like? Apparently pork, according to cannibals. It could slice a person effectively into pieces, including a person's bones. Such a sword that specializes in killing people is extremely rare. The best cow steak. We now have conflicting pieces of evidence. And just look at this design. The sword's balance is perfect, and the quality of the steel is still great, even in its currently rusty state. This sword is on a completely different level from the sword sold in the village. It's a perfect sword for training one's sword skills. I still can't believe how this sword could have been forged by Mr. Rosh. Ravioli is trying to look cool. Ravioli is just old as fuck and knowledgeable, I guess. I don't know why he bothers spitting knowledge when he supposedly doesn't care. Well, I guess he does care about, like, killing and fighting, so I guess this is like his hyperfixation. War. Murder, slaughter. So I guess he would know about swords. Well, in that case, could we just ask the person himself about it, couldn't we? Actually, would you have once had human meat before? This better be a sex joke. And not a confession to cannibalism. That's the thing, he cares way too much, but he thinks he doesn't. True, true. Don't question it. No, you didn't do killing. No killing was done. Tell more. Yuki, no. Yuki, that is not information that should be told in chat. Well, in that case, we could just ask, okay. And no, not a sex joke? Confusion then. You're right, let's do that. Obtain the rusty sword. Nice. Although that would be better now that you think about it. It would, wouldn't it? So, what's it a little bit? The joke would be much better, true. We're fighting again. No, I didn't mean to guard. Every time I mean to, like, do something not guarding, but I guard instead. That fire move is kinda good, I'm not gonna lie. A round shield. That's a gem. Oh, that must be the lizard man. Guess that's what he's called. Just a round shield. Strange name for an, like, creature, but sure. Oh, that's water in a mug. I was thinking that was like watering somebody, but like their head that was like indented. Okay, Death Claw on that guy. Nice. Kenzo, tell more, explain. Kenzo is keeping quiet. Good Kenzo. Remain silent. Torture Yuki with the lack of knowledge. Do we return? Well, I guess we could go to Chaos's place and see if we can talk to him about the fact that we set up his thing. Yuki is now just speaking. Yeah, okay. Apparently not. We need to buy... How much money do we have? We have a lot of money. Let's go to the village. You will say it was oddly good. I hope you stab your pinky toe. Ew. Not suggesting it though. Well, Yuki's already trying to lay curses upon you, and I apologize for that. I apologize on his behalf, because I know for certain he will not apologize. Yuki, that is not very cute anime girl of you. The situation need the situation backstory. No, I think we're good on the situation backstory. You short? Screw you. Just go blasphemy yourself away. Mr. Rosh, I need to speak to you. Can I? Dude, that looks so... I don't know why that lava, that molten metal, or coals, that could be coals. It's either coals or molten metal. It looks kind of scrumptious, like I'm not gonna lie. And maybe it's because it's bright colors, and bright colors make a brain go, food. You both short? Damn. You're really going at it now, aren't you? Ravioli and Luna, do you need something from me? Well, actually... What's wrong? Why do you look so serious? That sword. Your name is inscribed on it, and it's no use trying to feign ignorance. That was a sword made specifically to kill people. Like I said, bro, that's like every sword. Unless maybe it's like a machete, in which case you could argue it's more used for cutting up plants that are in the way than it is for killing people, but, you know, that's getting specific. And my bandwidth, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, it's getting better. It's getting better. Sort of. It's on like 3 bars out of 4. Sorry, I just had to stretch. Remember to refresh your things, people. And it's something only someone like you could have forged, isn't that right? So this sword was forged by Mr. Rush after all. Yeah, that's right. How nostalgic. I wonder how many years it has been. It's just as Mr. Ravioli said, this was a top-notch sword. Were you a well-known blacksmith in the past? Well, I don't know about being well-known or whatnot. I could certainly say that I had been getting seemingly endless requests to forge swords. Mister, that's what we called being known for, you know, forging swords. That's all in the past, though. Or should I say, the long-distant past. Living in the distant past, I wanna survive. Why did you stop forging swords? Maybe because he wanted to stop making things that kill people, like a philosophical guy that he certainly is. I don't know. It could be that. It could be literally any reason. Well, no matter how one puts his or her feelings into forging a sword or any other weapon, the weapon will only turn out to be a tool capable of murder. Well, yeah, obviously. That's the inevitable reality. I've pretty much grown sick and tired of forging weapons. But isn't the use of a weapon obvious at any rate? A pen is used for writing, a bridge is built for the purpose of crossing rivers, valleys, and the like. Then what about a sword? Is it used complicated in any way? No, not at all. A sword is used to kill enemies, nothing more, nothing less than that. Yes, you might be right about that, but the thing is, an enemy is no doubt living. And that enemy breathes and thinks just like you and any other living thing. That enemy has a precious life. How stupid. How utterly stupid. What good does it do to think about life? One who is hesitant on killing an enemy is but a defenseless coward. If one is worried about killing a living thing, he or she can forget about eating. And if one is afraid of stepping on, say, an ant, or he or she might as well not move at all. Death is everywhere in this world. Every living thing dies sooner or later. It's bound to die. There's definitely no escape from that. So why even be worried about someone dying when death is only a matter of time? Mr. Ravioli, when I first saw you, I sensed strong will and power in you. But it seems I overestimated you. What a letdown. Mr. Raviel! Bro's just rude for the sake of it. He loves being rude. For the sake of the game, as they say. For the sake of the game. My voice kind of hurts a little. From doing that voice. A pen is used for writing. A bridge built for the purpose of crossing rivers and valleys and the like. And a sword is used to kill enemies. Yeah? Done. What about what, Mr. Ravioli? What about what? Mr. Raviel? I don't get it. Eh? By making me stay here, what point are you trying to drive home, really? Well... Mr. Raviel? I'm busy now. I'll be back at night. Well, that's if everything goes as planned. Oh, goodness gracious me. What's this man gonna do now? Vianne. Laugh at me all you want. I'm a weak guy, after all. I protected my right arm, but didn't protect my left arm. I stopped forging and tempering swords, yet I couldn't destroy this sword. Everything that I did was half-assed. Even I can't believe it myself. But the fact is, I haven't settled everything. What haven't you settled? Not yet. They just keep pulling, like, random story bits along. It's like, what do you mean? And then we won't figure out until we do something, like defeat a whole ass dungeon. Two more cores of the barrier to go. I'll probably aim to finish this pointless game by tomorrow. You just wait, Ristil. Alright, well, we gathered everything we needed before we even went into that cutscene. Can we do anything in here regarding, anything, really? I don't think so, right? Temperance, blah, 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 blah. That's the fortune teller. The guy that's just working here. The upstairs. Where's Edith? She's not here. I think she might be maybe at the mayor's place. Mayhaps. I don't know, though. Maybe not. Maybe she's just out of town. What? Is it here? I think it's here. This is a basement where stuff happens. This is a place where things are. And this over here is, I guess, the barracks. The extermination of vampires is originally my job. Seeing how well the vampire slayer who came here did her job in exterminating a vampire, I have to be more diligent than ever. Sure thing. Alright, Mr. Mayor. So how is it? But by now, you should have gotten used to the village's lifestyle, right? Sure. Sure. Is there anything new at the, This is not the store. I need new weapons and armor. Okay, new weapons and armors are up for grabs. I hope they measure up to your standards. Okay, we got a couple of new things. Good. That is good. I don't know if we can... I don't remember having any new recipes to forge any new swords of any kind, really, so... I suppose... we'll see what they got. Right, we'll see what this old man's got. No new armors. I think... Well, he has... Brigandine. And... Plate. I don't know what I have on me right now. A silk cape. Right, because that also has evasion. No, magic defense as well. These armors don't have any magic defense. I wonder if in the future... Scarlet amulet. Scarlet wood amulet, sorry. This has more evasion and magic defense, so it might be worth getting right now in comparison to the armor. We'll definitely be grinding the hell out of some dungeon, I know that much. Probably the forest, now that I think about it. The forest has a decent set of monsters to kind of kill over and over again. How much is the witch's amulet? Witch amulet? An amulet that provides massive benefits. Okay, they all have the same, basically, stat. Well, not the same stats, but the same wording for their stats. An amulet born of prayers in the town of Snotro. I'll just buy the Scarlet Wood amulet for magic defense, because some of these creatures just be hitting ya with the weirdest fucking magical spells. And considering we might meet devils and whatnot, and they shoot out magic stuff as well. There goes most of our money. We are now poor. Somewhat poor, anyways. Equipped. Scarlet Wood. We have 3 glass amulets, 2 grass amulets. To be fair, the grass amulets ain't that bad. They're okay for what they are. I do think we can keep them around to make stuff with them in the future, though. I gotta go to Chaos's place and figure that out, because he's the alchemist guy. I didn't take a look at the swords. A sax. That's about as much as our Ignard. And has the same... Well, no, hold on, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Not as much magic attack. Okay. Castane. The Rune Dagger, which is... magic heavy? The Walloon Sword. That is a funny name for a sword. A balanced thin broadsword. Has more attack than our Whirlwind. But our Whirlwind... more crit than our Whirlwind as well. But our Whirlwind has more magical attack. The Talwar has less magical attack, more physical attack, higher crit. And then the Janbaya. A lot of magic attack. Higher physical attack and critical attack than our Whirlwind. Then again, I could just probably save up for a, special combination sword like the Ignard. Although usually those come at a cost, a physical cost, like the Ignard, which randomly gives me burn damage whenever I use it, or just in general. I don't even have to use it. I could guard and it'll still damage me. Let's see Chaos real quick. I want to see if I can make anything new at his place, and see if there's any weapons I want to keep an eye on. Okay, we can make the Windia. Slowly reduces HP for speed. High magic. Thornix is our next fire sword, I guess. No, this is a thunder sword. A thunder sorceress sword. Its surging energy can hurt the wielder, like every other thing can hurt the wielder. You can make this sword for now, though. What does it require? A Shaksha? I guess we have a Shaksha. And this requires a Sax and an Amethyst, which it also has like a... Oh, this is a different sword. Testafa. A Dark Sorceress sword slowly reduces HP for attack. Requires an Amethyst. I have an Amethyst, but no Sax. Maybe these two swords might be... The Thornix and the Testafa would be worth obtaining. Which means I have to save up on the money. Money, money, money! In a rich man's world. I don't know where that song came from, but it appeared in my mind, so there you have it. Yeah, I'll save up for these two swords. A Spada and a Amethyst. I don't know if the current swords I have now will do okay. I assume they will. Let's see, other stuff. Thunder Ring, this helps you with defense against certain things. This stuff is the important stuff as well, because this is the gemstones we could use to give our summons, our familiars, like buffs, and, well, it also gives them debuffs. I still have not figured out the proper combinations for any of the guys that I have. I'm basically just winging it, because for everything that goes up, there's something that goes down. See, this feather stuff, for example, HP goes down by 16, but speed by 10. It's just like the for every buff you get, it's genuinely like a like a 1-to-1 ratio, basically, of cost and, you know, gain. I still need to. I haven't been able to gain a bunch of these little stones though, so I can't really make a lot of things here. Physicality. And as for potions, Book of 5 Rings. Treatise by a late martial artist. Okay, this just resets all known knowledge. Let's head to the forest and farm there for a while. We'll have to spawn in that round shield lizard man at some point. We're here to kill everything, that's the objective. Kill everything, get money. I think I'll... yeah, I'll give a little herb to the kitty cat. Okay, good thing it missed. That's the good thing about the cat. It has a high evasion, so even though it has lower health, actually it has a pretty, like, okay amount of health. It's just that the evasion keeps it defended. Okay, this guy right here, come on. Hit the lizard in the back, the fish. There we go. I'm gonna have to level up my familiars as well, because all of them are not doing as much damage as I wish they would. Short man, you will go... You're gonna go shower? Okay, Yuki. We will see you after you shower, probably. Oh, they got a scorpion here. Enjoy the shower, Yuki. Enjoy it. Let's see. Dark Slash. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. You're back yourself with bacon? Hell yeah. Dude, I haven't had bacon in a while. The last time before this weekend when we went grocery shopping, the matriarch asked if we should buy any, and I was like, nah, because we barely use it, right? Because I'm the one who usually cooks breakfast around here, and I almost never cook bacon because it takes a while. Because I do it in the toaster oven, not in the stove, just because of the fact that the stove is already used up. Every time I cook something, because I gotta make myself like coffee, and then I gotta, you know, make a scrambled egg or whatever. And it takes like 30 minutes at like 450 degrees for the bacon to cook, so I almost never cook it. I should have gotten bacon this time around. I kind of regret not getting bacon this time around. Usually it's turkey bacon though. It's not like... No, is it turkey? It's like some kind of bacon that's not pig bacon, I'm pretty sure. Some kind of bacon. I don't know from what animal though. We need to heal our buddy. You made bacon because it's the easiest thing he has. You can still actually make it while it is good. True. You know what? That's fair. That's fair. It is always a very nice little treat to have. Very tasty stuff. Very high on the cholesterol though. I think that's another reason I don't tend to have it. It's because I gotta wash out. Cholesterol is just one of those things my body just, for whatever reason, has a slightly harder time dealing with. It's just also why I drink a metric ton of water all the damn time. Yes, I try and keep that cholesterol down. Can't do anything with that. The buns, not the buns. I have to kill the buns first. I'm so sorry. They are unironically too dangerous to keep alive. We should be fine, I think. Let's see, I can take all of them out with one fire axe, I think. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, these guys are gonna be a little bit rough. There we go, stun that guy so he can't do anything for now. And then... Fire axe on the unicorn, because the unicorn... Well, actually, do it on the night lizard. Damn, that fire move is crazy. Kind of makes me want to get more fire-related stuff, but I think I need to get the other more powerful swords just because they overall do more damage. Let me just run around with this. Even if we didn't need to use that herb, I think it'll be fine. We can afford to use it. And I barely need to heal Ravioli himself because he has a pretty good passive heal. I made sure I upgraded the hell out of that. For both his magic and his normal health. There we go. Okay, all my creatures are kind of not okay. Just run back and forth, and then we'll fight this guy over here. We're running back and forth so that the game, you know, passes time and heals my guys. Because there isn't a red crystal around. Or, I guess, a normal crystal that's flashing red. If there was, I would just go to it and heal there. Okay, that didn't hit as many people as I thought it would. No, there's a lot of bats here. Okay, skills. We got Venom Claw, hit this guy. Paralysis, that's good. We can use these guys to kind of wipe up. Nope, okay, he missed. I thought he was gonna kill the bat. Apparently not. Too bad my guys cannot one-hit them. You know what? Fuck you, magic spell. Let's see if this gets all the bats. There we go. Okay, that does heal all of my guys. Never mind. We just couldn't do it last time for whatever reason. I guess whatever pathway is here will be opened after I finish up one random dungeon, I assume? Because supposedly we set up that mirror as a different pathway to reach chaos, but it doesn't seem like we can access it just yet. In the future, I suppose. In the future. Unless we can go to Chaos right now. No, we can't because I just went to Chaos a little while ago. And he didn't have any dialogue. So, assumption's gonna be that we need to just get a dungeon done. And then we'll be allowed to traverse the lands from here to his place. I wonder how strong the next place is. Because we've been... Hillcross. We did the lake. So... Tewas Valley, I assume, is our next area that we need to go to, and then the last dungeon will be Canas Ruins. Actually, we need to go to the shop, because I just wasted, not wasted, but used up leaves, and I want to replenish those. How much money do we even have? Already near 1,000. Good. Good, good, good. Items. Save. That's what I wanted to do. I don't know whether to switch out my familiars. I'll keep the ones I have for now. They don't, you know, I could level them up. I don't have a problem with that. I do want to look to make sure I got the familiar. I think I did, right? Yeah, the round shield. He's already level 11. That's pretty good. 70 health. 76 health. An evasion-centric shield. Okay, so he's got decent evasion, decent attack. Let me compare him to... Well, I can't really compare him to anybody else. Same evasion as... Yeah, his evasion isn't all that good, but it's not any better than anybody else's by much. Defense is lower than the dorsal fin somehow. Magic defense is also lower. He just has... Actually, the serpent is like... the sea serpent is better than the round shield. That's kind of funny. I assume his abilities are what make him good. Then, well, no, because he doesn't even have that much magic to him. What's the use in using this guy then? You would think the round shield would be kind of a little bit up there. Strange. And let me even compare his speed. His speed is comparable to the sea serpent, which is funny. Okay, let's go to the valley. I'm curious. Let me finish up my coffee here. Coffee is done with. Oh, bird. I don't know how to get down there. There's a dark bunny. Look at him hopping around. Okay, let's take care of these birds. I'm sure they're gonna be strong as hell. Burb, yeah. Okay, we can't even see their health. That's a little concerning. We can see this guy's health, but we couldn't see the bird's health. I hope that was a little glitch. 24 mel for that? That's nothing. Oh, they got a yellow cloud guy. I should figure out if this is as strong as it is on other... Ooh, 18 attack in other areas. The enemy is certainly stronger. As long as I do the fire attack, it should be fine. Do I need to heal any of my guys? No. That guy's big. Big bird. Okay, he venom clawed my cat. Didn't really poison him, so let's use this as an opportunity to herb up our cat. He struck my guy with blindness. Not cool. I don't have any skills yet. Let's unblind our fellow. Removes blindness. Normal attack this guy. Okay, we can hit him in like 2 shots, basically. Or at least let somebody else finish the job. Like that. Okay, so the guys here are not as strong as I thought they would have been. Yellow potion. That really isn't of any use to us because, like, we can only carry 9, and we've been having 9, so that's kind of a waste. It was a waste to open that up, unfortunately. Oh, that guy reminds me of the boss from the first level. Hopefully he's not as strong. Deathclaw? Missed. Okay, that's fine. Skill. Let's see, Thunderbolt. Okay, it doesn't do all that much because it itself is a Thunderbolt creature. Okay, this guy's kind of tough. Alright, he takes a bit and is a thunder-related creature, so thunder isn't gonna work. I don't know what weaknesses the thunder creatures have. Maybe just try to use the normal dark abilities on it. Ooh, Dark Bunny. I wonder how strong those rabbits are gonna be. The idea of owning a black bunny, I don't know why. Black bunny just seems like a very cute thing. I don't think there are. Well, maybe there are black bunnies, but I don't know. I would not know. Let's see how strong it is. Okay, not strong enough, apparently. Zero damage, huh? Okay, we're gonna have to unblind our cat here. My boy's only got 1 eye, and he really needs it to not be, you know, cloudy. Crystal. Are we supposed to freeze it? How do we use magic item tool? Okay, there we go. Ghost, come here. I want to fight you. I want to fight everything. Oh, they're charging up. That's not good. Okay, good thing I guarded with everything. Gonna just fire them all. There we go. Fire, good. No need to heal anything. We can get into the next fight without much of a worry. Except for the fact that they just destroyed my cat. Okay, never mind. Maybe that cat did need a little healing. Do it on that guy, because he's bigger. Stronger, I meant. Okay, you're gonna heal yourself, buddy. You are going to heal yourself. Let's see how well this works. Okay. That works pretty well. I don't know if there's any place to regain our friend. We could spawn in another one though, that's for sure. Let's test out the round shield. Let's not give him anything. Let's just summon him as he is. Gotta test him out somehow against these creatures. Okay, let me just get struck by lightning for no apparent reason. Let's see the skill sets. Ice Needles. Oh, so this is an ice guy. I see. And Self-Restore. Accelerates self-recovery to heal lost HP at once. Okay, so maybe this guy is more useful than I thought. Is somebody who I can entrust to remain in battle, maybe? Interesting. How strong is your normal attack? Is it strong enough to... 20, okay. Not exactly the best, but, you know, there's worse, I suppose. And now he's been made blind. Unblind the man. And only 10 damage to him. Yikes. We're definitely gonna have to upgrade the Night Lizard. Right, we need to unblind the dog. Wish we could increase our carry capacity. Because I'm now just noticing that it's not the best. But we can carry 9. But we can't really do anything about the carry capacity as far as I know. There's down there. What if I go this way? Green potion. Okay, that's good that we gained that because we just used up our green potion. Let's go down here. You was doing a thing? Good job doing the thing. Skill. Ram. That guy. That did nothing. You kill the bunny. Even though you probably will not. Yep. Oh, the dog is dead. The dog is dead. Damn, hit us with a special, didn't he? Night Lizard's regeneration or the speed is about the same as ours. What do we spawn in now? Red color I don't think will be much use. We could we could try spawning in Bun just for the fun of it. But Bun will not last, unfortunately. Maybe the Scorpion. Sorry, it's like heard my phone, or I thought I heard my phone. Apparently, it was not my phone. Probably some car. Going vroom vroom. The thing is not to be discussed, but a thing. Understood. No discussion of the thing. That's why I said good job doing the thing. Right, Scorpion. It can like one-shot stuff. Kind of, sort of. Tough boy. Yeah, just summon him normally. Three rabbits. You know what? We can finish this fight pretty easily by just burning them all. There we go. They don't give us a lot of money though. A feather, okay. I assume that will increase agility or something. Evasion, perhaps. Oh, there's a red crystal. Don't know how to get to it though. Oh, did not see that. I did not mean to attack that. Oh well. I can tank it. Let's see, skill. Venom Tail is not available just yet. Normal attack that guy. One-shots him. Good job. Nice, okay. Anybody need healing? No. Come here, Big Bird. Please kill this man. Oh, it did big boy damage. Let's see if Ice Needles do much. Kinda. Does decent damage. No, the Scorpion! Damn. They destroyed the hell out of my friends. Okay, let's go here so that we may okay, guard, and you're just gonna tank whatever these rabbits got to throw at you. There we go. That way we can respawn some of these fellows. Who do we want to spawn in? Batwing isn't really gonna survive anything here. Serpent, sure. A light cross, I can give him light cross. Okay, Big Bird, let's see what you've got. Oh, can we interrupt that? I want to see if we can interrupt it. I know some we cannot interrupt. That is not the move I meant to pull, but you know what? It works out. I meant to do the special slashes that kind of send out like a little wave to interrupt the magical spell attempt. Violent water. Get that guy. Missed somehow. Okay, how do we get down there? I guess we gotta go all the way around. Oh boy, there's so much area to this area. Okay. Herb to our fellow. Then you are gonna do a light spell on this guy, see if that does anything on him. You will focus on this guy. Okay, not a lot. And Serpent's dead. Okay. I certainly need a potion. Let's go back and revive our fellow. Because I do want to level him up. Just a little bit. Okay, so light... You know what? Dark Slasher might be... sorcery... You know what? Let's give him both. Just so that he can do dark spell stuff. Because he does have a pretty decent chunk of MP. Okay, another thing to take care of up there. That's a... Is that an angel? That's a whole ass angel right there. Or something similar. I don't know what to do against her. Dark Slasher against her, maybe? And then you just take care of the rabbit. Okay, that did damage to our boy. That is not the attack I wanted to do. This one. There we go. Okay, they take a little bit of... You know, they can tank a hit. Let's fight this guy. Just do the spell on him. Do a little bit of extra damage. Oh wow, okay. Guard. Alrighty. Let's see if our guy can heal up to full strength, because they really, for some reason, are focusing on our serpent. Our serpent barely gets a chance to do anything before he gets hit with something strong. Good enough. Ah, okay. Let's go up here, though. Actually, let's kill this little bird. Why did they keep going for him? They really want him dead. I forget that our Dark Slash is like pretty strong now. It's like 20 something per slash now, so that's like 60, more than 60, like 70 almost in terms of damage, and we can kind of just spam that. You two guard, and then Ravioli will just light them on fire. What's in here? A third eye. And what in God's name does that third eye do? Is that like a necklace? That's a amulet of sorts. A tiara made out of jeweled eyes, able to resist blindness. Oh, I see, I see, I see. That would come in handy, actually. But I don't know what category that would fit. I guess a helmet category, if they have one. Assuming it doesn't just, like, go over a, I didn't even know we had these other rings, by the way. Oh, that's why I didn't use them. Vitality ring gives us more health. No. HP toughness ring gives us more health. Vitality is something else, I guess. What the hell's the difference between vitality and HP? Now that I think about it. I got no clue. Let's put a third eye on our guy. Hit the serpent with the herbs and then just run around a little bit. I don't think there's anything nearby here. We need to go back, I believe. Or we could go south. But we could, you know, freeze the thing. Yeah, we'll freeze the thing. But it creates a thing right there, huh? Interesting little mechanism. We need to go back down, I think. How did you miss? Okay, strike at the Thunder Eye. Oh, that actually did something to it. Missed again. Come on, Serpent, you're kind of disappointing me right now. Go around the tree. Some of these trees are a little tricky to get around. Is there anything secret over here? No, doesn't look like it. Let's see. We can go up here. This is where we came from. So how do we go down? Unless I just missed it. Maybe we need to go through some sort of cave. Can we go down here? No, we cannot. Okay, let's try exploring this middle section real quick. Okay, we didn't need to go here, apparently. Skills, Black Miasma, just... go for the bird. Oh, that took the absolute life out of my guy. His freaking magic reserves are 0. Did not expect that to happen. Alright, so we definitely need to find another way to end up down there. Let's go back up. Up and up. Maybe there's a roundabout way. Okay, there's definitely a section in the back we haven't been able to reach just yet. Let's just burn them. How do we get back there? Oh, I see. Okay, we cannot go through there. Never mind. There's a hole right here. Obtained energy. Thought we could go around that little corner in the back right here. Apparently not. It does look like you could, but it just... apparently it's not the case. I don't know why then. It's right there. That means we have to enter some sort of cave? There could be another secret little entrance somewhere. Time to touch every wall available. Every wall is to be touched until something collapses. Oh, I see one down there. Right here. There we go. Oh, there's another angel. Dangerous. I don't think there's a way to restore our boys' magic, is there? Their MP. So they'll just have to live. You attack the bunny. Okay, she regenerates the health of whoever. And I didn't want him to do the fire attack, but never mind, I suppose. One enemy felled. There's a hole there. I don't want to go near it, just in case I just unironically fall through. Let's see what's in here. Money. I love that. Obtained a Book of Secrets, Spell of Relief formation. Let me see what that formation does. Ranks and formation. Freeform, Defender. Oh, okay. So Defender is very basic. Just the three guys line up together. So I imagine that's Ravioli and then the familiars, or I guess it depends on how you sort them out as well. Wild Fang. Level 2 parry for front row. Mirage. Okay, Wild Fang's offensive formation. Members attempt a pincer maneuver. Raises attack but reduces defense. Can't really afford that. Spell counter. Defensive formation. Front member acts as a decoy so that back row can counter attack. MDF is sacrificed. Magical defense. Spell Seeker. The Magic Formation Center member gains a high... I forgot what men was in Magic from other members. Falling Star. Unique formation. No effect for multi-member party, but raises attack and speed for a solo. And then the one we just learned, which is Spell Relief. Protruding Magic Formation reduces some technique for greater magic and mentality. That's what men means, mentality. I don't know what mentality does. I think it has something to do with the amount of magic you can, like, wield or something. I'll have to re-check that at some point. I think the one we're using is literally Shell Counter, where... Where were we at? We were doing Freeform before? Huh, I didn't notice. Okay, yeah. Defense, attack... Okay, so it reduces magical defense for all of them, but raises damage on... everybody, I think? And then tech for the two guys in the back. That's fine. I want Ravioli to be the tank, because he's just honestly the only one that can be the tank. So we'll see how this goes for us. Oh right, I forgot he was blinded. Let's test this out. Skill. Dark Slasher on Raiden. You attack that guy. And then you use your Dark Slasher 2 also attack that guy. Oh, he almost killed that guy. Noah killing my fellows. Thank you very much. Time for a yellow herb. Now we're gonna have to find more secret little holes to hide inside of or go through. This is just a plain wall back here, right? So nothing there. Still don't have any way of getting up there because it looks like there's a path up there. Maybe through that hole. Maybe we have to fall through there. Let me save with this thing, whatever this thing's called. Oh, can't fall through the hole. Never mind. Kinda saved for no reason then. That's fine. Okay, let's find another funny wall then. I did not mean to get into a fight, but that was sort of immediate, so... Right, our guy does not have the ability to do much about anything, so let's just strike at that guy. Okay, almost one-shotted that guy. Guard. Okay, he went for the serpent, who was unguarded. Makes sense. We can just give our serpent a potion, right? Green potion. I'm gonna use the yellow herbs if they're really low on health, because those will heal them fully, basically. No secret pathways over here. A black ear. Oh, that's a little Raiden right there. Let's try not to get into a scuffle with him just yet. I don't see any other walls that are walls to go through. Maybe there are some on the other side that I missed. Nope. Like my slasher, do that. You attack the funny fish with a similar attack. Oh, that was Black Miasma, never mind. I accidentally did the wrong move again. What was that down there? Okay, that's like a Maxwell, I think. I don't know if I can go around them. Oh, never mind. Okay. We just have to figure out where to hit this from. Unless... Oh, I should have thought about... okay. Bunnies, I'm gonna need you to, like, not exist for a second. Okay, I think I have to go to the other crystal, undo that, and then figure out a way to go around. that other crystal, I think, anyways. So unfreeze it, I believe, and then this other one will be able to be opened. Because it can only open one at a time. This one up here can only open one at a time. So that's my main theory. I should have thought about that before. Don't know why I didn't. Just kind of wasting resources. Let's try to oh no, because... Well, actually, can we go around? Is there a way to go down there without... I don't think so. Then what the hell am I supposed to do? I'm a little confused, to say the least. Okay, let's... Oh my god. Everything is just everywhere. They keep respawning, the bastards. Smack him, and you smack him too. Good job. Oh, buddy's gonna do something. Lightning bolt. No bueno. And he's dead. Okay, let's just heal our guy. Let's try if we can get around there somewhere. Okay. Do this. And then go. Dang it. Damn rabbits. Okay, into the hole. No, not this one. Damn, how do we then... That's an axe guy that I've not seen before. I guess it was the guy that was down in the other area. I suppose I'd better take care of him. Let's see, I have horror. Can they run away? Okay, miss with both of them. That guy can tank a hit. And dodge. Okay, I got no clue how I'm supposed to get down there. I thought maybe I could get into the cave here and go somewhere else, but this cave doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, I feel like I'm just using up resources for no real reason. Okay, so that doesn't really do anything for us. Okay, dodge them as best as possible, because I don't want to get in a fight. Let's try to... Are we sure we can't fall in here? There's gotta be a way, come on. Can we freeze the water? No? Okay, can't do that. Confusion. That's all I'm met with. Confusion. Can we maybe hit the crystal? Oh no, we would have to unfreeze it. I was gonna say, maybe we could switch to the wind thing and then hit the crystal that way. Maybe, but I don't think that'll work. This game sure doesn't make it easy. It does not make it easy. Nothing up here. And we got into another fight again. God damn it. Yeah, it is confusing. Because I was thinking, like, originally, maybe I could hit the other crystal, come back, and then smack the crystal that was in the other area, and that would get rid of the 2 blocks, but apparently not. Maybe I need to hit it differently. I gotta check out the other area again. Great sword, smack this toaster strudel. Then you're just gonna... Oh, you can't do your skill. Hit the bird. Why not? Ow. Okay, he hit my guy. Can you imagine a fish killing an actual bird? I guess there are... Actually, now that I think about it, fish sometimes do kill birds. Never mind. Yes, I was thinking like a small one. Like a relative... Like one the size of a person's, like, forearm. Not like a gulper or something. Maybe I should use... Actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should have been using Jello Herb instead of my potions when healing them outside of battle. Because then I would need the potions for the battles themselves. Didn't think about that. Silly, silly me. Alright, up we go, and over here, and bunnies with a giant fuck-off bird. I can do self-restore, I forgot about that. So I don't need to use... I just need to wait for him to be in battle and not use any other things on him. No, he's doing some magic. Ray of Wings, go. There we go. That stops them. Fish! Okay, we don't see anything. No crystal. Okay, we can use our experience. And we've got plenty of it. I'm sure there's a way to destroy it without using experience, but I don't know. So, there you have it. I swear, if there's a way up here to just get through that, I'm gonna be... I don't think so, right? There's no crystal or anything like that up here. None that you can see anyways. So I'm gonna pretend I did the right thing. Oh, he's still alive. Okay, you are gonna self-restore yourself. I hate these birds, man. You can't even see them coming. Guard. Okay, good. It didn't go for him. Okay, that bunny's gonna do some damage because I don't think we can one-shot it, but that's okay. Ooh, used like Black Miasma on us. I did not expect it to do that. Okay, now that we've gone to this extent, I think it is... Well, actually, let's not save just yet. Green herb, good. So a lot of stairs here. See if we can make sure we don't miss anything. Cutscene. I couldn't answer Mr. Raviol's question. What are you troubled about? And there's Ristil once again. Miss Ristil! Oh, why are you suddenly on the defensive? Have you perhaps come to hate me or something? Well, I'm very grateful for all that you've done for me. Had I not met you, I most certainly wouldn't have changed. But why? Just why? Uh-oh, it looks like you already noticed. That's earlier than I expected. So it's true, isn't it? You really plan to kill Mr. Raviel, and you got on friendly terms with me if only to make use of me. Yes, that's right. I got a little curious about you since you're rather close to Raviel. Interesting name? How so? It's just... I was just thinking it's a funny little fantasy name. Why? Why do you want to kill Mr. Raviel? Well, I initially only wanted to satisfy his thirst for challenge. Eh? I personally wanted him to feel pain. I wanted to put an end to that crazy guy and his indulgence in frenzied feasting of blood and massacres. Because he's a bitch, or that reason. Ristil ain't no bitch, I think. Well, I don't know actually much about Ristil. Your reason was much better, though. Oh, cause... Why do you want to kill him? Cause he's a bitch. I get it. I wanted to stop him by my own self. But I realized that was mere ignorance coming from me. Arrogance. Interchangeable at that point. I couldn't even stand firm for 1 minute in front of him. I ran away from him. I cherished my life. I feared getting killed by him. I still remember the look on his face back then. He had a look of sheer disdain. It was as if he had lost complete hope on me. I lost. I was totally defeated by him. I never knew he was so strong. That alone left a dark stain of hatred on my heart. I could perhaps even say I was envious. I wanted to reach the same level as him. I was determined to use any means it would take to reach there. I wanted to kill him by my own hands so that my dignity would be restored. But right now, to be honest, I'm disappointed in him. He was, after all, the epitome of death and destruction. He was the ultimate fiend. He was a ruthless overlord who swiftly hunted his prey without having any regard for life. He who possesses unbearably overwhelming power and was someone I had always wanted to surpass. But to think Raviel is now acting like a human. That's just... I didn't ask for your opinion. Come forth, Maxwell. Eh? This familiar was originally This familiar was originally only able to control the dead. But just recently, I successfully got it to control a living monster. The next step would be getting it to control a living human. You know, I don't know if it is in any way, shape possible for this kind of power to be a thing in like D&D, just having a little creature. I guess a necromancer would be the closest thing, but I don't think you can play as a necromancer. Just being like, can I make a monster that controls other things? That would be kind of cool. You're seeing a lack of death? True and real. Lack of dead. Maxwell has not successfully killed, well, I guess technically, but not canonically. The guy has killed me like twice in that one little like 3 monster boss fight, but we don't mention that. That never happened canonically. But just recently I successfully got it to control a living monster. The next step would be getting it to control a living human. I wonder how Raviol would react when he sees you having been taken over by Maxwell. You would jolly well cooperate, Luna. No. Ew. Shiaphil. That is enough, Madame Merstil. What's the meaning of this? It is as you see. I will not allow you to lay a hand on Luna. Doomed Yuri? Question mark? I'm joking. You must be Chaos's familiar. You're familiar with self-consciousness, right? Well, to think Chaos would do something on a whim such as creating you. At any rate, you're in the way. Are you obstructing me of your will, or is it something else? It is my will to protect Luna. It is also my master's instruction to protect her. Please withdraw, Madame Ristil. Lowly familiar. Do you seriously think you can stop me? No, I cannot. My body is not suited to last in battle with you. However, if anything were to happen to me, my master would not let it slide. Right now, from the way I see it, the powers of you, my master, and Mr. Raviel are on par with one another. If my master and Raviel were to join forces and fight you, you would only be annihilated. I see. You certainly are taught well. Fine then. I will withdraw from now. I will withdraw for now out of consideration for Chaos. At any rate, you'll be disappointed to know that the girl behind you isn't the only chess piece I have. Edith, I guess she's referring to, because Edith and her maybe sort of are in a partnership. Not that Edith wanted to be in a partnership, mind you, but meh. We'll see her someday, I guess, again. The flame ignited in me shall not vanish. It shall burn everything into ashes. No doubt about that. And she's gone. Shilfeel. I still have no fucking clue how to say her name. It's either Shilfeel or I just call her Shy, because Shy is easier. Shy! Luna, are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm fine, but more importantly, you're sweating profusely. That is a relief. As one would expect of Madame Ristil, though, it took immense effort just to hold my ground with her. Even now, my body will not stop trembling. Shy. How do you say that? I don't know. Shilfil? Shilfile. I think technically it's Shilfile. Because PHs are Fs in the English language, but you know. Shyfil? Yeah, I don't know. You don't like it, me neither. That's why I just go with Shy. My master and Mr. Raviel might not actually win against her together. Eh? No, never mind. The important thing is that you are alright. What if you just call her File? I feel like calling her File is just a little rude. Let us go into field map. Don't proceed. Hold on. How do I do stuff? I need to save before I proceed. Okay, proceed. Tiwa's Valley. Let's see how strong this... Well, maybe... Okay, there's a lot of, like, folks here. Bandits, maybe? Bird. Ghost. Can I, leave it alone? Destroy it with all your might. Sure. Intermediate applications. Alchemy recipe. Okay. Obtain Zodiac Crest that is useful for alchemic purposes. No funny walls here, right? Okay, no funny walls here. Okay, I ran into that bird. Ooh, okay, missed. Nice one. Imagine getting bodied by a fish. I guess it sometimes happens to tuna fishers when they get a big tuna and then it just slams into them. Money and sense. Doon, 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 doon. Oh, bunny. No way to go anywhere past there. Go past this guy. I think we're reaching something. Yep. Let's just... Oh. Ninjas. Not the ninjas. Anything but ninjas. What will we do? Okay, I don't have any magic, but I do have this violent torrent water thing. That barely did anything. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm going to kill you guys. And then you, my friend, are gonna have to... You can't even self-restore, so, Potion. Okay, I am almost dead. Jello potion on myself. This one's gonna be rough. What does happen if you let the bitch die in battle? You just go back to the beginning of the entire dungeon, basically. You go to the beginning of the dungeon, and then I usually just go back to my previous save file. Nothing cool happens though. Just go back to the beginning. Yeah, you have to redo the dungeon basically. I have Toxin. Let's see if this does some damage. Damn, missed. My boy's not doing too well. No cutscene or anything? No, it just like, you just die and go back. And then I think it gives you like a game over type of thing, and then that's really it. Okay, they can die. Good. You want a cutscene of this person dying? You really dislike him, huh? Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. He does not make it easy to like him in any way, shape, or form. Okay, we are winning the battle, though. Yellow herb, I guess. Can you use your skill? Not yet. So that's unfortunate. Okay, he blocked it successfully. He deserves no good endings. I imagine he's gonna get one either way, considering his relation with Luna, probably. Luna is a little bit too nice to you know, get mad at him for choking her out like 3 different times. I'm pretty sure that other time you saw was like the 4th, actually. Okay, Dark Slasher. What if instead of killing him, she gives him bone cancer? We're still giving an immortal bone cancer? Would that even work against an immortal vampire guy? I don't think that would work. It's a good try though, to kill a guy. Flute of Thunder. The Flute of Thunder sets a thunder mine that explodes after a certain period of time. And the resulting shockwave is able to blow up a hard object. Try coming up with different ways to use the Thunder Flute while using the time it takes for the mine to go off to your advantage. Okay, I don't know how that would work, but you know what? We'll figure it out. You don't care if he's a vampire? He was once human, and humans have bones. Very true, very real. I did not mean to get into this battle. I don't know why he would not let me, like, go down the stairs, but... Unfortunate, unfortunate. Kill him! Kill them all! I forgot to also check how much money we have. We might have enough money to get a sword, and then we can get the bad boy swords. Let me see how much money. Damn, we have enough for one of the swords. Maybe enough for well, no, we do not have enough for another armor. We will need like roughly 4,000 something to get both a piece of armor or 2 swords. He might not die of bone cancer, but he has a permanent debuff. That's way better than... Way better he's just constantly suffering. I guess so, yeah. He'd just be in pain forever. Unless he just tanks that shit too, which considering him, he might try to. Or he'll just come up with some magic or get Chaos's help to like get rid of the cancer. You gotta remember, this world is magical, for all we know. Unless there's magic at cancer. I don't know if cancer is even that permanent. Okay, give him like stage 4. Stage 4, you're going on a full offensive out here with these cancers, huh? Give him everything. AIDS, cancer, freaking limp pee-pee syndrome. Everything. Not that he fucks, but you know. Damn it, bunnies, why are you doing this to me? Just garlic in his eyes, ouch. That would hurt anybody, I think. Just garlic in your eyes. Scourge his eyes out. Scourge his eyes out and put garlic. What a method. What a method to your madness, Kenzo. What the hell are we supposed to do here? Oh, hold on. Okay, Rabbit, you did not have to, like, come after me like that. Ristil can do it? Maybe. Ristil do be kinda strong with her magic. Okay, how do you miss? It's a big, little, round, dark-furred guy. Okay. Okay, I need to set the mine here. And then, oh, that was fast. Damn it. Okay, that did not help. This is fucking hard. Hold on. Maybe that doesn't work the way I think it does. No, I don't think so. Hold on. Maybe? No, hold on. Hold on, maybe? Hold on. Hold on, maybe? No, hold on. I'm saying hold on a lot. I have an idea. There we go. That one is just easy, you need more, so poke his eyes out, and with a sharp wood, you want to poke his eyes out with stakes, is what you're saying. That's wild. A little psychotic. At least it's not a spoon, I guess. Nuh-uh? What do you mean, nuh-uh? What would a spoon do to him? It would be more painful to scoop somebody's eyes out with a spoon, because it's blunt. Oh, I can go this side now. What's down here, I wonder? Oh, a chest that's hidden away. Ice slashes? Not that that's ever useful to me. True, but he's gonna stop. And that is not one of his weakness. Ah. I see, I see. There's a lot of men here. Skill. Violent water. He countered attack, good. He blinded my boy. Also, nuh-uh. You can just nuh-uh and expect me to understand. Not psychotic? Oh. So says you. So says you. Very normal? I'll think about that. I'll think about that. Okay, this boy needs some potion. Give the funny serpent the potion. There we go. Extra normal? Very normal. Perhaps the most normal you've ever seen. Don't lightning my freaking fish. I think I might bring the, Oh no, I don't know if bringing the unicorn would be any helpful. It does have the ability to regenerate health for our fellows, but... I'm not too sure. Okay. Oh, that's another thing we can go to. So many stairs, man. They really... Go down! Thank you. Goodness gracious. He almost got hit again by another creature. You have an idea? What would that idea be? Or Kenzo. Your ideas are quite, violent. Oh, our boy's gonna die before he gets a chance to even fight back, huh? Let's see if unblinding him makes any difference. Your ideas are not violent? Ah! Okay, you better start chugging some liquid. They're trying to hit him with everything. Oh my god, he's dead! Okay. We're running out of stuff. Okay, she's healing herself, that's fine. Cause I can do the dark thing against her. She's pretty susceptible to that. Okay, now I need to bring about 2 different familiars into existence. Let's see, anything else? Energy. Magic defense down. That might be needed though. Fuck. Okay. Tech down or magic defense down? I think magic defense down. And light cross. Summon. Stab him to a wall. Make sure the stab is good. He needs to be pinned and then shoot him. You wanna crucify this man. That's what you're telling me to do. Oh, it seems like a... God, there's so many places to go. I wish there was like an easier way to go around. Oh, there's a freaking guy there. Maybe? Maybe, huh? Okay, let's see if we can... we're gonna need to restock. There's like no way I'm gonna be able to do that boss fight without restocking on everything. Why is there so many of you? Okay, how can I kill as many of you as possible? God, there's like so many. Oh, there goes him. My goodness. They're going at it again. And there goes the Black Beast. Alright, this is getting pretty darn dangerous. Okay, where is he? It's gonna go down there. How do I get to the red crystal? Okay, right there. So close, we're so close. No, you damnable things. Okay, jeez. Item. Just yellow orb myself, and maybe we'll live. Okay, can I scare the shit out of him? Yes, I can. Okay, there we go. Whew. Okay. Bring back, who did I have? How do you get rid of his peen? I assume in the way one would normally get rid of someone's pee-pee? Make him a girl? I don't know if that's how that works, Kenzo, but sure. Sure thing. Oh, we finally got a thunder guy. It took us long enough. Bring that guy back. What if he had no peen? What is he? He said he's a man. People have been talking to him like he's a man. He kind of looks like a man. So I'm going to assume a man. 95% chance I'm correct. I'll take my bets. Twisted Horn. Which one's gonna keep alive longest? Probably this one. I just need to get us out of this freaking area. Oh my goodness, bird. There we go, stops him from doing a spell. Yeah, I definitely need to buy the better swords, or make the better swords, I should say. I don't know how bad that's gonna tank my health. Because the special swords, there's caveats that they just dwindle down your health over time. How the hell do I get out of here? I forgot how to get out. Oh no, we're supposed to... Why did I go around? I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to go down there. And then... Okay, let's try... killing this guy first, because his stuff gets back pretty quick. Kitty cat, guard. Good job. One green herb. Here you go. Skill, Deathclaw, Prey. Damn it. Go, go, go. Okay, we need to set off the charge here. There we go. Go back wherever we came from. God, it's such a long way to go back. Such a long way. Oh, why did that ghost touch me? Okay, this way maybe? We're gonna have the herb guy, right? Yeah. 2 herbs and a potion. No, it was this way. I'm gonna have a hard time remembering this for the next time I play this game. Remembering this specific freaking place. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. That means that we can technically start off from that point, I think. Yep. We can start off from that stairway point. We don't have to do the entire fucking thing. Okay, that will make it easier for the next time I play this game. How does someone remember all of that? This is just the way of RPGs, I guess. These kinds of... I don't even know if this technically counts as a JRPG. I think it does. But I think that's just how it is. You just have to. Me, considering I play this like maybe once... If we're lucky, twice a week, yeah, it's like a bit of a nightmare to remember everything. I'm gonna have to spend like half of my income on with the potions and everything that I just lost. Okay, that's enough to get 1 sword. Hold on, I also have to buy something else. Barley, soothing herb, okay. We still have enough for a single sword, and then we can go to Chaos and then make that sword into a big boy sword. I forgot which swords I needed, though. Let's go over here. Nope. There we go. Chaos! I wish there was an easier way to get to Chaos instead of having to go through this, but that's fine. I just need to remember what sword it was to get the cool one. The lightning one. Not that I think it will do much there. But it still has the most magic attack and normal attack and crit damage, even if the okay, this one's the lightning one. This one's a dark one. Okay, this one will do fine in the dungeon we just went through, actually, now that I think about it. I don't know about that final boss, though. That boss in the end of the dungeon, the guy that was just standing in front of the crystal that we need to destroy. That guy might not be susceptible to dark damage, but still, I might want to wield that over Thornix. I'll get both eventually. We need a C-axe. Okay. Let me go get a C-axe. She's just vibing here. I love a woman who just vibes. Just somewhat scarily stands outside doing nothing. What are you doing in here, kid? You don't have money for weapons. You get excited just looking at all the armors and weapons around here. You can't wait to get a sword of your own and to go on an adventure. You know what? Fair enough. Bye. How does one not... How does one just stand out that long? I don't know. Soldiers do it all the time, so they say. CX is only this much money? Did we need a Twalar for the other one? Or was it a, spot? Was it a... No, not a Spada. I forgot what the other sword needed. One was a CX, the other one was something else. I don't remember if it was a Walloon or... Okay, but she's been there for a while. I don't know, man. She is, like, technically not a... She's a familiar, not a human, so I assume she just posted there. She just be standing. Sometimes she's inside. I've seen her in some of the cutscenes go inside. Or maybe, I don't know. It's gonna sound fucked up, but I was gonna say maybe Chaos treats her like a assuming that she's meant to be the physical, like physically speaking, the remnants of another woman that maybe Chaos lost a long time ago. Maybe he's just like not wanting to look at her all the time because it makes him depressed or something. So he just keeps her outside. He just keeps her out there so that he doesn't have to look at her all the time. That's kind of fucked up, but you know, kind of sad. I don't know. And now I'm gonna have to run all the way back and forth because I don't remember what sword was the other sword. Didn't realize I had enough money for both swords, and I think I could sell some things for some... I do need to get more armor though, the better armor. I might even skip the Brigandine and just save for the steel plate. She said she's not even looking, like... You would think she would be looking towards the path too. She's just not even looking. She's just looking at the pond. The Spada, that's what we needed for the this one. Okay, hopefully this doesn't just obliterate me while I use it in batter. Okay, let's go get a Spada and then come back. Then I guess I could sell my Ignis, unless I don't want to. Okay, she just got in my way for like no reason. I don't think we can save our Ignis for Luna, because she uses a spear. Spada. Take that. Yeah, let's just go. I'm gonna have to test out how two health draining swords, you know, how much health they drain, because right now I have the passive ability like leveled up enough where I can regain the health I lose, but with two swords that are health drainish swords, I don't know, might be a little tricky. Let's take this one. And equipped homeboy with Defta and Soren. I have two Shakshas. I'll keep those around just in case I need to use them to make anything. It's about to be 12. For you, it is. Most certainly. Stream is about to go end in a few minutes. You're gonna go do a thing? Okay, go do a thing. Assuming I don't see you by the end of stream, bye-bye. I hope you have a great night, you know, sleep well, all that good stuff. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. Oh, never mind, and if it's ending soon, bye. Bye-bye. Let's go test. Well, I can't even test it out. I guess I could do a little bit of a test run in the forest, see how good the sword is. These swords, I should say. Start murdering everything. Guard. They do some damage against other stuff, I think. Yeah, my health is not doing so well. I would need to be constantly taking herbs, I think, for this to work. But I do practically one-shot some of these enemies, which is good. Yeah, I'm gonna have to level up the health regeneration. And let's regain our herb. I don't even know if I can upgrade the health regen. I imagine I can. I should have enough XP. Let's see. Status? Learn skill. Regeneration, auto heals. Yes, this is what I want to level up. Okay, level that up once more. I don't know if I can level it up again. But that shall be all for today. Let me save on the 29th file. And then we shall just simply head to the chatting screen. And I shall bid thee farewell, my kindred. It's been a good one. We got through a lot of story there this time around, surprisingly. So, hey, that's a positive. Didn't get stuck anywhere. Good on us for not getting stuck anywhere like we usually do. Good thing I didn't try to fight that one boss, and good thing that that one dungeon starts off at the second, it does have the half point where you can go into the second part of it instead of having to go through the first and then the second. I guess I should have expected that. I was just a little confused as to whether it would or would not because of the fact that it just felt so long. It's still a bit of a maze, but hey, it is what it is. Either way, tomorrow, I don't know what we'll do tomorrow, to be honest. I might play Omega Strikers, I might play... Actually, we might do the Anna thing, maybe. Depends if I start that stream early or not. But we'll see. I bid thee farewell. I hope you all have a great rest of your mornings, afternoons, evening, and nights, wherever and whenever you are. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.